Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this video where we're going to be showcasing 5 of the best cheap informed beasts that you really need to be buying. These players are incredibly overpowered, they cost 50k or under, so they're really affordable, and my god are they absolutely insane and well worth going out and using if you haven't already. Now obviously there are probably a lot more than 5 overall, so if you've used any that have been really good, let me and everyone else know who's watching this video in the comments below. I love reading what you have to say, and obviously that will really help me out for any future videos, and I'll be sure to shout you out for that suggestion. So without further ado, we're going to start off with Richarlison. This card is incredible. While it's only rated 81, he's a very good player. Obviously he's got a great league and a great nation, so he's really usable within FIFA, but his card itself is absolutely fantastic. Great pace, really good dribbling, and he's also got decent shooting and physicality to his game. Now what I love about this card is that he does have a ones to watch card which plays on the left, but he also has this inform card which comes out down the middle where you can use him at striker, centre forward, cam, as we have for this card, and I've used him at striker before as well. So very versatile overall, and just a player that you really need to be using. He's incredibly cheap. He's currently going for around sort of 20 to 30k, which is an absolute bargain for the player that you are going to be getting. 86 on his acceleration, matched very equally with 85 on the sprint speed, means that he's very fast. He's got great attack positioning, really solid for getting into good areas and utilising the skills that he does have, because he's also got 81 finishing and 82 on the shot power, which is incredible. His long shots do leave a little bit to be desired, which is a bit of a shame, but overall he is very good in those areas. His passing column isn't the best, you know, so maybe not the best cam unless you're using him as a wide cam like I am at the moment, but overall he is an incredible striker because of that pace, because of the finishing prowess. If you put the right chemistry style on him as well, you're really going to utilise and upgrade the areas that matter for you. He's got great agility, good balance, his dribbling skills are fantastic, and he actually has decent strength for a very tricky and quick striker at 77. That's not too bad either. Stamina is also pretty good. His jumping and heading accuracy, not too bad either. Overall, a very well-rounded player, really overpowered, and anyone who's used him or come up against him already will definitely know that this guy is one hell of a card to be using within FIFA 19. Okay guys, so now we move on to our second choice in this lineup, which is SIF Lozano with his second inform card. Now, if you are maybe a little bit more stretched budget-wise, you could use his first inform, which is also fantastic. But this one is only a little bit more expensive, but my god, is it worth going out and buying for that little bit extra money, because you get an 85 rated player that is honestly one of the best super subs you can have in the game. If you play weekend league, if you're really competitive in any form of FIFA online, then you need this guy in your team. Whether you're starting him or just having him on the bench, he is ridiculously OP. He's got the best range of pace and dribbling that I've used for a player of this sort of caliber, of this sort of price range. He is brilliant. His dribbling is absolutely exceptional. He rarely loses the ball at all, always seems to get that little bit of luck. He's got great skill moves, great ability to go past people, which I love about him. He really does glide through the pitch, and I just found him to be incredible at getting past people, getting into shooting opportunities, and then let me tell you, he has got a brilliant range of finishing, and he will score from any angle, any distance. It doesn't matter who's in goal, this guy is going to find a way past them and into the back of the net. He's also got decent range of passing, which is quite good as well, utilising those give and goes and also creating assists for others. As you can see, his range of attribute details are exceptional. Whether you're playing him at right wing or maybe subbing him on at cam or striker, this guy is going to be well overpowered because he's got 96 on the acceleration. Then you throw in the fact that he's got 95 sprint speed, he's got incredible agility and balance, his dribbling and composure and ball control are also really good, as you can see, and then insane shooting stats. 85 on the attack positioning is brilliant. Then you've got 84 finishing, which is immense, so good. Great shot power and long shots, so he can score from distance as well as those close range finishes. His passing and crossing are really good. He's got immense stamina. Yes, he's not the strongest, But you really do have to catch this guy, and that is the hardest part for anyone defending against him, because he is so good. One of the best players that I've used within FIFA 19. I loved him in FIFA 18, he had some great cards then, and this really does continue into FIFA 19. So if you've used one of his cards maybe in previous FIFAs, or if you've used one of his early cards within FIFA 19 and you've not used this one, my god, you need to go out and try him, because he is brilliant. Like I said, whether you're using him from the start in games or you're using him as a super sub, this guy will make the difference and get you so many results, it's unreal. So our next pick, guys, we move to our third player in this lineup, and that is another striker, and that comes from Brazil as well, and that is IF Pato. This guy really took me by surprise. I was actually building a pretty unusual sort of Chinese Super League team, realised that they had some good Brazilian players, easy to link in, so I thought I'd give this guy a go. Now, he does also have a League SBC card that looks really good, so you can definitely go out and get that one as well. But this one, if you do want a tradable option of Pato, let me tell you, he's brilliant, absolutely insane. Like the Pato of old, pacey, great dribbling and immense shooting. This guy is so good in front of goal. One of the best cheap strikers that I've used all year. He is insane. When he gets a chance, no matter whether it's on his right foot, left foot, whether he's off balance, whether he's, you know, sort of at a really tight angle, it just doesn't matter with Pato, because he is so effective with his finishing. He is brilliant, always in good areas, makes incredible runs. I really enjoyed this card. His link up play was good as well, and just overall he did exactly what I want that sort of pacey striker with good finishing to do, and that is make tons of runs, always get into good areas and finish. You know, when you look at his attribute details, you can really understand why, because he's got brilliant acceleration, as you can see there, 85 overall is good, 87 sprint speed, so he's got the acceleration. Obviously you can up it a little bit more if you do want to, with the right chemistry style attached. And then he's got really good shooting. You know, 84 on the attack positioning is exactly what you want. Then you throw in 85 finishing, and that means that this guy will get in one-on-one and he will score every single time. He's brilliant. His shot power and long shots do leave a little bit to be desired, you know, but they're usable. They're good enough to score a fair few goals from distance too. His vision, his sort of passing isn't the best, but it's usable. You know, he can play the lovely little 1-2s. He's not really going to rack up too many assists, but that's fine, because this is the guy you want on the end of those chances, not the one creating it. Great agility, okay balance, you know, good overall with his dribbling, as you can see there. His stamina does let him down a little bit, but I didn't really notice too much of an issue playing him up top. He's only making short, sharp runs. If you do move him back into maybe a cam position, you might struggle a little bit more, but overall a fantastic player that will score you an absolute ton of goals, I am sure. Okay guys, so our penultimate pick in this roundup is going to be Marcel Sabitzer from the Bundesliga. This guy, if you've got a German team, you need to be using this guy, because he's so well rounded. As you can see, everything apart from his defence is really solid, and he's got some key standout areas, and with the ball at his feet he is absolutely deadly. Some of the best long range shooting in the game, without a shadow of a doubt, and a really affordable option that is incredibly usable and really overpowered. He's got good pace, especially for a cam. He can cover the pitch well, decent dribbling, good close control for taking it in tight areas. And then where he really excels is by far his shooting ability. Like I said, from long range, anything outside the box, this guy is like a Steven Gerrard, a Frank Lampard. Such quality with his power and his precision from long range. He is absolutely incredible when it comes to finishing. As you can see here, his acceleration is brilliant, and that really does help for those short bursts of pace, getting away from people, bursting into space, and he can find that space because he's got really good attack positioning. 85 is insane. That is what you'd want on a striker, let alone a centre attacking mid. Then he's got 82 finishing, so if he does get in close, you know, one-on-one with the keeper inside the box, he can finish. You know, that's decent finishing, especially for a cam. But where he really excels, as you can see there, 90 shot power, 85 long shots is incredible. He really does absolutely blast the back of the net off. So good in front of goal, both from long range and close range. His vision and short passing are decent. He's not the best with the ball in terms of passing, but the 76 on the overall sort of base card would make it think like he's got nothing at all. But actually, when you delve in and you look, he's actually got all that he really needs. You know, he doesn't need crossing, he doesn't need free kick accuracy, doesn't really need long passing either, especially if you're playing him at cam. So what he does need is that vision and short passing, which he has. 81 on both is decent, it's usable. He's got a good range of balance and dribbling skills, as you can see there. He's also quite strong, you know, 78 is decent, and he's got a good range of stamina at 87, which you can see. So a really, really usable player that I found to be really fun, well worth going out and buying. So now, guys, we move on to our final pick, and he comes from the Premier League yet again with Ryan Fraser and his second inform card. This guy is incredibly cheap, cost me about literally 20k, which is insane for an 84 rated inform that's usable and from the Premier League. So you've got a double-edged sort of sword here, really, because on one hand you've got a player that you can actually use, but you've also got an investment piece, so it's brilliant. You know, you really are well covered. He's not going to go any cheaper than 20k, probably actually going to go up, which is brilliant. And a player that you can use in SBCs, because there'll always be a need for a relatively high-rated inform card from a good league, and that is exactly what Ryan Fraser is. So he's a good investment right off the bat. But then when you actually come to use him as I have, you'll realise that he is a fantastic player. Great pace. Everyone actually really loved his first inform, so I'm surprised that more people haven't gone out and used his second inform, because he's got great dribbling as well. You know, really, really solid pace and dribbling. His shooting is actually decent. It's better than the 77 overall would suggest, and his passing is also really, really nice. He gets himself into good areas, he can finish well, and he's just a fun player to use. And the main reason for that is because of his agility and balance being so incredibly OP. Then you throw in the fact that he's got really good acceleration and that he's got good attack positioning, means that he's great with the ball, and he's also good at getting into areas. His finishing at 81 is good. Yes, maybe his shot power isn't quite amazing, but his long shots are also pretty decent. So overall, he can score a good range of goals, but he is just a fun dribbler, great with the ball at his feet, lovely skill moves, lovely agility, balance, ball control and dribbling skills, and then he's also got the pace to match. He is fantastic in those areas. Yes, he isn't the strongest, as you can see there, 42 overall on strength, isn't very good at all, but he does have some incredible stats. And what you really have to remember is this guy is only costing around sort of 20, 25k. He's a bargain, a great investment, and one I would actually highly recommend going out and using, because he was brilliant. So that does conclude our video, guys, and our roundup of 5 of the best cheap inform beasts that you need to be trying. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, it really would help me out if you could hit that like button and the subscribe if you are new to the channel. We'll be having way more videos like this, so leave some suggestions for other good players, other good informs, maybe some other good special cards that you've gone out and used that are really good, overpowered, cheap, and ones that people should know about. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, hit that like button as I said before, and peace.